I just had to stand up out of my chair to go turn on the light in my studio, and my legs are on fire right now. They hurt so bad. I don't know how I'm gonna get through the day.
You were hobbling in here this morning. I'm walking down to her office to grab something. I see the corner of my eye, this what I think is Mercedes. I'm like, it can't be Mercedes because this looks like a literally hobbling.
An 80-year-old
Yeah, down the
woman.
hall. I'm like, I stop in my tracks and I look at you. I'm like, oh my gosh, she is in some pain right now.
I yesterday I kept a promise to myself. I mentioned this on the show. I was like, I need to get back to like a gym with like group fitness classes. That's where I do the best. That's best for me. I've been doing stuff at home. I have a bike. I take classes on the bike, which I still love. But I was just doing all cardio, and then I had some free weights, and I do stuff on my own. But you never really like push yourself like you
It's not the
would if
same.
someone
Yeah.
else. So I'm just doing my own thing. When I get tired, I stop. And then I'm done. Like, okay, that's enough.
There's no one to keep you going.
Yeah. And so I said, you know what? I got to find somewhere. And the place I used to go to do CrossFit, they closed down. And I was really bummed because I really liked that setting. And I heard about this other place that I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it out. It's right by my house. And it's not CrossFit, it's functional training. It's that F45. And so I was like, I'm going to go try it out. And I kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. And I brought it up to you guys partially to hold myself accountable for it. I went yesterday and dang, my legs. I started out so strong. I was feeling so good. I'm like, she still got this. She is so good. I'm 4 sets in. There's a total of 18 sets, BTW. Like, I was just like, 3 sets in, I'm good. And then I hit a wall. And I was like, I can't feel my legs.
You're doing 18 sets of something within 45 minutes because the whole thing is done within 45 minutes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, it was intense, but it was great, and I had a great time, and I'm definitely gonna go back. But what's funny is, as I finished the class, I got a text saying that one of my prescriptions was ready at the pharmacy, and they didn't have it at my usual pharmacy, so the doctor had to call it into the pharmacy at Sam's Club. I know, weird, weird.
Yeah.
So
You have to have a membership to go.
that's what I said. I'm like, I don't have a Sam's Club membership. And they're like, you don't need one. And I was like, okay. So I drive over to Sam's Club right after the class. Mind you, I'm dripping in sweat. My legs are numb. I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I get to Sam's Club. The place is packed. I've never seen a parking lot like that. It was like it was the holidays or something. People everywhere. Can't find a parking spot. So, of course, I have to park at the parking spot furthest from the entrance. So I'm hobbling up. And I'm like, I'm never going to make it to the entrance. I'm just going to go in through the exit because they have the flow of traffic. So I hobble into the exit. Everyone's staring at me because, like, why is she walking like that? What is wrong
Who's
with
this
her?
woman and what is wrong with her?
People are staring at me. And the girl checking the tickets looks at me and she goes, I'm sorry, ma'am, you can't enter through here. And I go, I can't walk and I'm just picking up a prescription. And she looks at me, she goes, okay. I go, can you tell me where the pharmacy is? She's like, it's right over there. So I hobble up to the pharmacy, get my prescription. They're looking at me, hobble back out. I was about 3 cars away from my car and I felt my knee lock up. I'm like, I'm gonna collapse in the parking lot. I'm not gonna
You
be
should have got one of those rascal scooters that they have. They let their the customers use with the basket in front of it.
Oh, that's brilliant. Why
You
didn't
started
I
to use
do
that thing.
that?
This is your chance.
Oh.
And someone will say, like, Mom, isn't that Mercedes from the radio? Yeah, why is she in the cart? I don't know.
I mean, what a disaster. So if you saw me hobbling through Sam's Club yesterday around 5:30 in the afternoon, that now you know why I was hobbling. I embarrassed myself in public. Not only was I hobbling, but I was sweaty. My face was bright red. I probably smelled. It was so embarrassing.
But you did it, and I'm so happy that you did it because you said your deadline was Halloween. You brought this up a couple weeks ago. You threw out the deadline this week, and you got it done this week. Are you going back next week, this weekend? When's class number 2?
Well, I can't do it today because they don't have like a late afternoon classes today. Tomorrow I'm going to hot Pilates with my friend, and then next week, yes, I'm going to go next week again. So, do you want to come with me? Just come for one class.
One class?
Try it with me. I think you'll like it.
I told you how earlier in the week I squatted for the first time in a long time, and my legs were a little shaky. I was able to walk and stuff. I wasn't hobbling like you, but my legs were a little shaky. You brought me to your CrossFit class. and I couldn't finish some of the stuff. I was in legit pain for 2 weeks.
I had to modify a lot of my exercises, and they help you. Like at one point, we were doing deadlifts, and I couldn't do it anymore. My legs were dead, and he's like, "Do it without weight." And he gets next to me. Stefan, he was so nice. He's like, "Do it like this," and I just did it weightless, and it was better. And he's like, "You didn't quit. I'm so proud of you." I was like, "Thank you. I can't walk."
I remember doing your CrossFit. They were cheering us on because I couldn't do this certain kind of sit up, these butterfly sit ups. I've never done them before, and I couldn't do them. But at one point, like everyone, I remember you and other members were cheering me on. Is that kind of atmosphere where you cheer on each other?
It's a little different. People are kind of in their own world, but the trainer is cheering you on.
Okay.
Like I didn't see any of the people what they were doing because I was so involved in what I was doing, and I don't think they were looking at me either.
Well, Mercedes has some photos on her story. You see that she did it, and I'm proud that you did it.
Actually, I just drove down there, said, "Can I take a picture?" And then I left.
Then you left.
No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I did it.
Hey, we're looking for our October Teacher of the Month, and you need to take action on this right now.
Oh, of course, because today's the last day.
Yeah.
If you have a teacher that you want to nominate for our Teacher of the Month for the month of October, get the nominations in now. The more nominations your teachers get, the better chance they have of winning. Last month, Mrs. Bueno, from West Tech, she had like 15 nominations, and it's just each one is an entry without in the random drawing that we do. The Teacher of the Month gets a $100 Visa gift card courtesy of Finley Chevrolet, another $100 Visa gift card courtesy of Silver State Schools Credit Union. You can have a class party, buy some school supplies, and then also that personalized Mercedes in the Morning plaque.
Do it right now. Go to our website, mix941.fm. It's under the contest tab. The entries close today, so get your nominations in right now. And a big thank you to Finley Chevrolet and Silver State Schools Credit Union for making Teacher of the Month possible.
October 31st. Come out to our safe and free family Halloween event, complete with games, costume contests, and trick-or-treating for the kids. And an acoustic performance from Alec Benjamin.
Good morning. Hi, Christopher. Sorry, I was going to call you Chris, but I don't know if I'm allowed. So Christopher, it is.
So I texted James.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let's try F45 in Henderson. I'm gonna see what he says.
You should. I liked it. Or if you want to drive up and do a class up in Summerlin, I'll do it with you if you guys want to see if you like it.
I have been eyeing that gym since I was in San Diego. My friend's a teacher back home. So he's like, whenever you want, but it was in the middle of like us moving. So I think it's a good time to start trying it because you're doing it too, and it'll be fun to talk about.
Well, and the owner was there, and I could introduce you to her, and she's so nice. She's the one that's in that picture, the blonde lady.
Oh,
and
yeah?
She's so nice and accommodating, and she was doing the workout with me. It wasn't like a partner workout, but you were at stations. There was 9 stations that they had set up, and you had to do 2 sets at each station. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest, 40 seconds of work, and then 20 seconds you have to move to the next station. So she was with me at first. She and I were on the same page, lifting heavy weight, and then when I hit that wall, she was so sweet. She's like, "Here, do a lighter weight." I was like, "Oh."
She is so fit.
She was in Cirque du Soleil.
Wow.
Yeah, I was talking to her about it. She's so nice. So yeah, I can introduce you to her, and she
Let's do
owns
a
all of
class.
them. She
she
owns
does?
all 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, because if we like it, or maybe I'll tell James if we want to try it. If we like it, maybe we'll start going to the one down in Henderson because that's the closest one to me. But I would love to do a workout with you to try it out.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Eve.
Eve.
Or
Eve.
actually it's like I think it's Ev. I heard her say Ev, but yeah, it's spelled like Eve.
Okay.
Yeah, she was nice, and your first class is free. So you
Right.
don't, and there was like there was no heavy sale or anything. They were so nice. They're like, yep, if you want to, you can buy them by the class, or you can buy them like
A package,
unlimited. Yeah, like monthly.
monthly packages. Nice.
Yeah,
What is their schedule like? Is it pretty the hours
Also-
pretty good?
I'll send you the schedule. She just sent it to me. Yeah, there's a class at like noon, which I loved
Ooh.
because there's hardly ever any fitness classes at noon.
There's never. Oh, that's a huge win for me.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, oh, this is the Summerlin schedule. I'll send you this, but I'm sure the one in Henderson is similar.
Yeah. In Henderson, yeah.
Did you see Mark Wahlberg?
No, we actually were talking about that. She's like, yeah, he pops in here all the time. You never know when you're gonna see him.
He owns it or is it partner?
I don't know. I didn't ask. But it was just really it was really cute because she was like, yeah, he might be your partner next time you come in. And I was like, if that happens, I'm gonna walk out. She's like, I will not let you walk out.
I think you would stay and you push yourself extra harder, and then
No.
you would be bedridden for 3 days.
I would be so nervous. There's just no way.
You know, that'd be great for content though. Like I worked out with Mark Wahlberg and he beat my butt.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? I would be so stressed out.
I'm like, can I switch partners? Sorry,
Yeah.
Mark.
You seem nice, but no. Okay, I'm looking at the schedule for
I saw
Henderson.
your schedule that you set. JC, let's take a class.
We want to take a class together?
Let's all
Man.
take a class.
All right.
So they switch the workout every day, and all their workouts have names. Like the one I did yesterday was called Liberty. And so I'm looking at the schedule tomorrow. Like they have 2 workouts this weekend. But yeah, every day it's something different. And you can look up to see what the workout is. So like next week they're doing All-Star. So what's All-Star? All-Star is an antagonistic resistance session using opposing muscle groups to build lean muscle mass and increase athletic performance. There's a lot to this one, but anyway, yeah. The schedule for Henderson is on their website, Steph. It looks like their schedule is like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 8:45, 12:15, 4:30, and 5:30.
Oh wow, that 12:15 one really is appealing.
That's what I liked. I was like, because I did the 4:15 yesterday just because that's when I decided to go. But if I join, I'm gonna probably do the 12:15s.
And it looks like Summerlin and Henderson have like the same schedules as
Yeah.
far as time goes.
When you join, you can go as many as you want.
You can buy like a package of like 10 workouts, so you can buy them by the class,
okay.
or you could do like an unlimited like membership.
I'm nervous for cardio.
Yeah, yesterday was weights, and so and that's why they were like, this was a really hard workout to do for your first time.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I do cardio all the time. Like I do the bike, and so I think I would be fine. But everything was so heavy. It was so heavy. I've lost all my strength. I used to be so strong. I am not strong anymore.
You're gonna feel the muscles you really didn't realize you had tomorrow morning.
Yeah. That's all good. You got to start somewhere.
Are you gonna do a cardio one next or a weight one?
I would like to try the cardio one. I don't know that it'll be any easier because again, when I do it on my own, if I get tired, I slow down.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know, or whatever. But they're like, no.
No option.
Well, let me know when you want to go to a 12:15 class.
Yeah, I will. I just can't on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Let me see this Monday. If we didn't have our music meeting, I would go this Monday. Dang it.
Oh wow, Wheel! It's all new categories next hour.
Yes.
You guys have your songs?
No.
Yes.
I am. If anyone has any song category suggestions or songs, I can always tailor the category to the song.
I needed category 2. Kelly says songs that relax your overstressed mind. Oh, I know what I want.
I think I got one.
Hey, are you guys cool with moving our meeting to 9:30 again today?
So we can just do the way that calls at 10, right?
Yeah, because we have that call, and then I have another meeting after that call.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Is Eric talking crap to you?
No, thank God. I've just been waiting for him to text me.
What? Sorry, what did you say, JC?
I was asking if Eric, who's the Astros fan, was giving Mercedes crap.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, he hasn't been, but I expect to hear from him shortly.
When's game 3? Tomorrow?
Yeah. But it's in New York, thank goodness.
That's tough. And they came off that rain delay, that game on then Monday or Tuesday, then right
Yeah.
into that.
Did Matt fix your rim?
Yeah. They said it will only take an hour and a half. And so he's like, I'll just wait. It ended up taking like 2 hours or 2.5 hours. And they said it's because the photo he sent them, it didn't indicate how damaged it really was.
What do they do? Like buff it out, or you don't have to get a rim, do you? They just buff it out.
I have no idea. I didn't get a new rim, but they did fix it. They said it was really bad. I was
You have
like,
your car back today?
yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, which tire was it? The back right?
Yeah. And it's funny.
I looked at the curb this morning when I turned in. It's a dark curve. We're not the only one that hit that thing. That curve is. I don't know why people hit that one. Scraping Mercedes particle of a rim off the curb.
It's time for the Daily Dirt on Mix 94.1.
I think this is so interesting. Ed Sheeran was originally supposed to do the theme song for No Time to Die, but got replaced by Billie Eilish. So this isn't a new interview. He said he was so close to doing it, but Ed says they changed directors and then they just changed scripts, and that was it. But they had done all the meetings. He started writing the song. Ed said as an English singer, he wants to do a James Bond song. And even though it hurt not getting this one, he's up for one in the future. And the song was a hit for Billy. It peaked at number 16 in the charts.
I like Billy's sound to it. I mean, nothing against him. I'm glad it went to her.
Yeah, I wonder what his lyrics were, what kind of sound he
Yeah.
had for the song. So this song peaked at number 16, the highest charting James Bond theme song ever. Hit number 1 from 1985, Duran Duran and A View to a Kill.
Till we dance into the fire, a fatal kiss is all we need.
Duran Duran in 85 was the biggest band in the world. Couldn't go wrong with this. My gosh. Now the lowest charting theme song, Jack White and Alicia Keys, the song Another Way to Die from 2008, and that was from the Quantum of Solace movie.
Not at all.
Only made it to number 81 on the charts.
Yeah, I don't even remember this at all. Huh.
Now, there are a bunch of new albums out today, but the biggest one is Taylor Swift and her album Midnights, the first single, Anti-Hero. We played that last hour. If you missed it, here is how the latest single from Taylor Swift sounds.
It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
How would you describe the sound of the album? You listened to a lot of it. You listened to the whole thing. You said, how would you describe the sounds of her album?
It's definitely pop. It's like in between. I'd say it's a cross between Folklore and Lover. Those two albums.
Okay.
I'd say it's a cross between those. Lyrically, I really enjoyed it.
He's cursing.
Oh, I love cursing Taylor Swift. She is cursing up a storm, but also lyrically, I love that how self-reflecting she is. I think a lot of the lyrics are very creative and make you think. And she is really delving deep into her own insecurities, which has not happened ever, I don't think, on an album first, like to this level. You know, I liked it a lot.
It's her 10th album. I mean, this will be number 1 next week or whenever the album charts come out, but there are a couple of other different albums out as well. Meghan Trainor, her 5th album, Taking It Back, is out today. Aha, the band from the 80s, they have their 11th album out today, as well as Simple Minds. Their 18th album is out today. Carly Rae Jepsen has a new album out. It's her 6th album. It's called The Loneliest Time. And then Debbie Gibson has an album out called Winterlicious. It's her 11th album and her first Christmas album. That is also out today.
That Carly Rae Jepsen song, is that the one that's like, I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you. Have you seen that TikTok?
I have
thing?
not. No, that's all for new album?
Yeah, Steph, have you seen that? Those TikToks? I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you. And people show something that they're going to come back for. So it's like, my iced coffee that I made at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's noon now. It's like, and you look at it like, I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you. It's a whole TikTok thing right now. It's so cute.
Hey, would you ever want to interview the people that stole your laptop? Have them on the show. Maybe they want to apologize. Would you ever go down that road?
Why are they on the phone?
Steph, bring in our next studio guest.
I would want to know their mindset. And I do have questions. I have questions, but it would be hard for me to not go off on them.
Okay, the reason I bring this up, and if you didn't know, Mercedes about a year ago, 2 years ago, someone smashed the window of her car, stole her laptop. It was a whole thing. On the latest episode of Broad Ideas podcast, Rachel Bilson, she was Summer from the OC. She sat down for a candid talk with Gabby Neers and Alexis Haynes. These are 2 former members of the Bling Ring, a group of thieves that targeted celebrities in 2008 and 2009. They stole her handbags. They stole her jeans. They stole her mother's engagement ring. They hit Rachel hard and stole all of her stuff. She has them on their podcast. And the girl apologizes, saying, I wish I could take it back. And she says, I know that I stripped you of feeling safe in your home, and I'm so sorry. Rachel said the events happened a long time ago and told her to fully let go because now you're not that little girl. You have your little girl, talking about Gabby's daughter. But she had these people on her podcast to talk about them robbing her back in 2008 and 2009.
That's impressive. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of want to listen to it.
Yeah, isn't that compelling? Like she confronts these people that really, and if anytime you're robbed, whether it be your car or if someone breaks into your home, you lose that sense of security. That's your
Yeah.
safety nest. And someone got in there, you're being violated. Is what's happening.
So violated.
Those tickets for you to go see. Well, first off, an hour from right now, we have the Oh Wow Wheel. 3 new categories, 3 new songs. We know that Steph has hers. Mercedes and I were talking in the 7 a.m. social club. Are you still looking for one or do you got one?
I'm still looking for a category. If anyone has any ideas for a category for the Oh Wow Wheel, send us text 702-364-9400. Did you come up with one?
I did.
Okay.
I've got one, and it's kind of like a twofold. I'm very excited about my category.
Oh man, did you just think of it yourself or did someone suggest it to you?
I thought of something and I did some research and I can tie it into a couple of things going on. So I'm
Okay.
excited about it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's coming up just after 8. And coming up next, my kid has an assignment that she has to do this weekend that I think is going to drive me crazy.
Hmm?
I really think it's going to be
Not her. You're going to be the one going nuts over this thing.
all of us, my husband, her, me. It's going to really disrupt our weekend. I'll tell you what it is coming up next.
It's in 3 minutes. It's Mix 94.1. We'll come on right out of traffic because we're getting late.
Okay. I'll tell her to call now.
Hey. I don't know. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, they didn't schedule it in the 8, so I'm going to reschedule it because I don't know if you see it in the log.
Yeah.
I'm going to replace it. J Love said to replace it with the Lazy song.
Perfect. Oh, what do I pick? Hit songs from the year Sophie or Brooklyn was born. But then everyone has to do those. I like that, but then I don't want to make everyone have to do those.
Uh-oh.
Favorite old songs.
I better change my category then.
Oh, dang. Oh,
Why?
don't change your category.
No, my category ties into the year someone else was born, not Sophie or Brooklyn, but there's a
Taylor
little twist
Swift,
to it.
1989.
1989, yeah.
I thought of that one too. Good thing I didn't pick that because I was like, maybe I'll do 1989 songs. I'm like, nah. Okay.
Some interesting songs came out in 1989. One of them ties into something happening right now. Or maybe I'll switch it.
I don't know why she is not calling me. We might not have her, but I can still talk about the project.
Okay, we still have traffic.
She hasn't texted you back.
No.
Brooklyn's keep pulling you off.
She's like, oh, it's just mom.
Mom. I don't have time for your radio shenanigans.
Yeah.
She's the celebrity that calls late.
She's like, sorry, I'm late.
That's awesome.
From the Finley Toyota Traffic Center. Showing up now on 15 South on and on from Charleston down to Flamingo.
You got to crash on the Cheyenne on ramp 15 northbound. The right lane on that ramp is taken up. And then as you get on to 15 northbound,
Brooklyn?
you get in the land and you're stuck in the
Hey, okay, we're gonna go live after traffic, okay? All right, stand by.
Hey, this is Alice Ribbon with the Ribbon Group at EXP Realty. At the Ribbon Group, we give you choice. We have a guaranteed offer or our freedom list. Come visit us at 702sell.com. That's 702sell.com. NVRE number S180102.
Welcome back to Mercedes.
I'm going to have a very interesting weekend because if you don't know, I have two daughters. One of them just went away for her first year in college. The other one, she's in middle school. I'm about to lose my voice. Excuse me. And because she's in middle school, she has to do this project this weekend. And that project is the baby project. So I will have two daughters again this weekend. I will have my daughter, and then I will have my daughter's daughter. It's the baby. You know the baby
Oh my gosh,
project?
yes. They still do that thing?
They do that. Remember Sophie did it when she was in middle school?
Yes.
We got a baby. His name was Baby Billy. We created an Instagram account for Baby Billy.
Oh my gosh, is that still out there?
No, she deleted it.
Oh.
But Baby Billy had his own IG. We showed us taking him places, doing things. It got like Baby Billy had like 400 followers. It was crazy, but she only had him for a weekend. So then after that, what do?
I totally remember that.
Yeah. So this year with Brooklyn doing it, she is going to have a baby. And I believe she said she had a baby girl this year. And so all weekend, she's going to have to, starting at 5:00, take care of this baby. And this baby is programmed to cry. This baby is programmed to see if you're giving it love, if you're feeding it. It can wake up at any time. And I feel like because I'm going to be home, I'm going to listen to the crying baby. It's going to be it's going to ruin my weekend and my husband's weekend too.
It makes actual crying noises so that and you feed it, you actually give it something to feed this baby. So at some point tonight, 2 a.m., this thing can start crying out loud.
Yes. And,
my
and
gosh.
you have to feed it, change its diaper.
Change its diaper. Really, they just tells you time for a diaper change or something comes out.
I'm not sure. Brooklyn is on the phone. Let me see if she can give us some details on it. Hi, Brooklyn.
Hi.
Okay, tell us about your baby and tell us how you have to take care of it.
Hold on, that just sounded so weird. Someone just turned on the radio and it's all they heard. This is a school project.
It's for school.
School.
It's not a real baby, but it's programmed like a real baby. So who's your baby?
I have baby Annie.
Annie? So we have a girl. It's a girl. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Tell us about baby Annie and how you have to take care of her.
So there's, I believe, 4 different things that I have to do. I have to rock it, burp it, change it, and feed it. And then there's like a chip that they'll put on your wrist to like make it a bracelet, and you have to charm it. And that like gives you 1 minute, and you have to do all 4 and like figure out which one it needs.
Oh,
And then if you don't do it within like that minute, then it goes into abuse mode.
Oh my gosh.
Abuse mode. Abuse mode.
Now, Brooklyn, this little chip and everything, can it tell if the baby's crying tonight at 2 a.m. if you are the one that soothes it or if mom or dad comes in and soothes it?
There's like the bracelet, like kind of like a bracelet you would put on like a concert, and like they put like the chip through it, and you can't take it off all weekend, so you have to like shower with it.
So if I do, it doesn't matter. I'm not wearing the bracelet.
Yeah.
It won't respond to it. So Brooklyn, and here's a funny thing. We're going out to dinner with some friends of ours tonight. And so we have to take the baby with us. I can't wait.
How are you going to bring it into the restaurant? Are you going to carry it by its hand? Are you going to hold it? Do you have like a what baby thing that you put on your chest?
They give us like a carrier that like turns into like a car seat. So then you just like carry that around, but it's like really heavy because you could put like an actual baby in it.
Well, when Sophie did it, I remember we went to dinner at Scarpetta inside the Cosmopolitan that night, and she's holding this baby, and people are looking at her like, that's her child.
Mhm.
She's a kid. And they even played along, and they got a high chair for it. And we put baby Billy in the high chair, and he's sitting there with us, this doll. So we'll have to get a high chair for baby Annie, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Now, Annie, baby Annie, she said she goes to the bathroom. You got to change the diaper. Is it just an alarm goes off and you got to change it, or does stuff happen?
So there's like 2 different diapers. There's one with like a yellow chip and a green chip.
Oh
And then, so you have to like put like the sensor somewhere like specific on its back. That way it registers. And then it'll like tell you once like you're good if they needed their diaper changed.
This is gonna be fun.
I can't wait. And baby Annie arrives tonight. Well, congratulations too on your baby. So she arrives tonight, and you're done on Monday. You turn her back in.
Yeah, it starts at 5 p.m. tonight and then prints off at 11 p.m. on Sunday.
It's gonna be quite the weekend. Baby Annie in the house.
This is gonna be so good.
Hey, Brooklyn, you're on your own. I'm not helping. I'm not ready to be a grandma, so sorry.
Thanks, 13-year-old mother.
I love you. See you later.
Have fun with Annie. Have fun,
Bye.
Brooklyn and Annie.
Oh, baby Annie. Should I start an Instagram account for baby Annie?
Yes, TikTok. Now we got TikTok. I want to see baby Annie on TikTok. All the other ones.
This is so frustrating. I
What if
cannot
baby
wait.
Annie like comes to life? So like it's a horror movie. It's just
Oh,
walking down the
her
hallway.
eyes turn
Yeah.
red. That
Where's baby Annie? Why is she behind you right now?
Netflix? Are you listening? This is your next hit series. It's called Baby Annie.
Baby Annie. Change her name. Do you have to call her Annie? What do you want to call her? Something different.
They all have names assigned to them. You have to call them by their names. Yeah. What should I change it to?
Rebecca.
But you love that name,
That's
don't
my
you?
go-to name,
You
Rebecca.
always
I don't
go
know
to
why.
Rebecca. It's so funny.
So I need to go to Madison. Go with Madison. I'll go with that.
That's Brooklyn's middle name.
See?
There you go.
Yeah.
Named her after her mom.
We have your tickets to see Depeche Mode in about 5 minutes, and we also have the Hot 3 after that. What do you got for us?
Okay, this sounds like a fun way to pay a parking ticket. If you get one here in town, how you can pay it without cash, we'll tell you coming up. Also, parents, we all need our me time. What are the top things that parents consider me time? And a thief was caught stealing this gigantic item in broad daylight. What was it? It could happen here. I've seen several of them around town. It's all coming up next in the Hot 3.
Coming up on Mix 94.1.
What a trip.
Did you have to do it as a kid or as a teen?
No, I didn't. Trying to remember what we did. We didn't do anything like parenting wise.
We had to carry around an egg. That was our baby. And it was a
Oh,
smart thing
yeah.
to make so you don't drop it and stuff like that. I remember I got off the bus and I was walking home. It was probably 9th grade or 10th grade. And they had marked it with some kind of signature X or something. And I dropped my egg. I'm like, damn it. I killed my baby.
That sounds so tough. An egg?
Yeah.
It's so small. Like that's easy for it to slip. It's easy for it to drop.
I think about once you get home, you just throw it on the shelf or in the fridge or something, but it's carrying it around with you.
Did you have a case for it or something?
I forget I was carrying it. Here, in my hand.
Yeah.
Got my baby.
What class is that they do that for?
I think she's doing it for PE/health. I
That's
think.
cool.
Yeah. Funny.
It's crazy how like the technology that it's gonna cry and
I
I think
know.
it'll cry at like 2 a.m.
Probably. The best part was Sophie's. She had a malfunctioning baby. So it worked the first day and then it didn't work for the rest of the weekend. So it was great. It was so great. And then the teachers, they get emailed like the description of what's going on. And he saw that there was a malfunction. So he was going to make her do it again. And Matt went in and talked to the principal. He's like, she is not doing this again. We took that baby with us everywhere. She still took care of it. And so they didn't make her do it again.
I love Matt.
He's like, we're not doing this baby thing again.
we had the pictures to prove it too. I remember where were some of the spots? Didn't you take it like
We
would it have been a
took it-
hockey game? Would it have been or
No, we took it to Scarpetta. I remember we took it. we had the best pictures. I wonder if I still have photos of it.
You have to do that this weekend with baby Annie.
Yeah.
And please post it onto our Instagram account. Like, we have to be updated with baby Annie.
Oh my god, I still have the pictures from Sophie.
So I remember why'd you delete it? Send them. Yes.
This is her in the middle of the night when it was, or in the early morning. She was so mad. What else do I have?
She's like, never having kids. Is that why she's like, I'm never, maybe.
Aw. What year is it? Does it say?
2017.
Why?
That's the one I remember. Yeah, his freaky face.
Oh my god, these are so funny. Hold on. Let me
It's like
see.
birth control for the children.
Yeah.
Is that why they do it?
Oh, there's got to be more. September 22nd. Oh. Here he was in the high chair at the restaurant that they brought him.
Is he wearing a Boston Red Sox shirt?
No, I think the B stood for Billy.
Oh.
I'm like, what jersey is that?
Here, last day for baby Billy.
Oh.
Oh, so funny. His handle was Billy the Baby LV. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Baby Billy. Oh, I want to see Mercedes walk out of the studio.
I just felt it. Oh my
Yeah, a hobble. We need a hallway cam.
Wait, I'm going in there.
I can't move.
Get the hallway. It's a hobble, you guys.
I can't move. Ah! Oh my god.
Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, Kelly, I think my sister had to do that. If you're still on, carry that bag of flour. And I feel like her flour got punctured or something, and there was flour all over the place. But I remember, yeah, that was a thing back east as well.
Did you hear that?
What's that?
This is James sending me an audio message. Tell me if you know where this is from.
Oh, what's that?
Oh,
One more time. Hey, listen, Philly fans are going to. I have pity for that goose. Philly fans are gonna light that goose cheesesteaks tonight. There's gonna be all kinds of goose signs. I apologize. That doesn't represent me nor my family. You're not those.
I
kind of
represent
things.
everything you stand for, JC.
There's gonna be goose signs. Those rappers.
Those rappers on cardboard boxes.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing stuff to those guys.
They were on my friend's show in San Diego. The guys.
The rappers were. Is it the game's at like this? It's at 4 our time, 4:30 our
Yeah,
time.
4:30 our time.
And then game 4 is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, all this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Where's Sunday in Philly, or
Philly.
the next 3 are in Philly?
The next 3 are in Philly.
Wow.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh-oh. There she is.
here she comes.
I'm just kidding.
We're gonna push you on your chair.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I cannot get a category.
Think of a song you want to play and just make a category up around it.
Hmm.
We've been doing the Oh Wow Wheel for a long time.
A very long time.
At least since we've been in this building, right? And that was 2010.
Yeah.
I feel like the categories was new in the past few years. We used to do categories, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just play whatever song you wanted.
Yeah. And then we went through. Remember the time we went through the alphabet?
Yeah.
We went through the
dang.
alphabet.
Oh, you're doing a year. I thought of a year one, but I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I might change the year though. No, more I'm thinking about it. I would something else that ties into a year.
Ooh, I got one.
Yay. What time does Brooklyn have to be at school?
I think her first class starts at like 8:20 or something, but she likes to be there by 8.
Nice.
Do the winner here first. It's Mix 94.1, Mercedes in the morning.
All right. Dang, you came in hot in my ears. I don't know what is going on. It was my fault too. It was I didn't press the right button. Okay. Anyway, let's go to the phones. They are ringing. Hey, Pilar.
Hi.
Hey, good morning. We are great. You are caller 20.
Yeah.
This is your first time winning ever?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, what a prize. You just got tickets to see Depeche Mode, their world tour coming to Vegas next year, and you're in for free. Congratulations.
Great. Thank you. I wanted to see this since the 80s.
Oh, your dream is finally coming true next year. Congratulations, Pilar. And we've got your tickets still to come. Your pair coming up at the 9 o'clock hour at 9:40. The Hot 3 is brought to you by Flyover Las Vegas. Locals now get 50% off.
This sounds like a fun way to pay a parking ticket. Las Vegas, the city is now promoting again their Toys for Tickets program, which lets people pay parking fines with a donation of a toy. City officials say they'll use the donated toys in their flexible housing program. The program is available for all non-public safety parking tickets that are issued between yesterday and November 16th. You have to have a receipt to turn in when the toy was donated, and the toys must be non-violent, child-appropriate, unwrapped new toy of equal or greater value than the ticket fine. Equal or greater. So you're still paying for it, but you're given a toy instead. It's just a fun way to pay it off. The city notes that the toy receipts must also be provided on that.
They do that with the beginning of the school year with school supplies, which I think is really cool when they do that, helping other people out.
Yeah, it's a great. I mean, you feel like, okay, sorry, I got a ticket, but hey, I have a question. Can you get tickets? Okay, at Town Square, it used to be that you could park on the streets in Town Square.
Mhm.
Like, I know they have parking lots, but then on the streets, and then all of a sudden they put up like parking meters, and I always felt like it was a suggestion, so I never really paid, and I would park there. And then the other day, I'm going down there for lunch, meeting some of our coworkers, and I see people writing tickets on those cars. So I immediately paid. You have to like, I think I had to download an app or something and pay for it there. But so are those considered just like tickets for just Town Square, or is that going to go on your record? Do you know?
I have no idea. Is it the Town Square police that come get you? Because I know downtown, that's a whole different beast. Anybody been downtown recently? Everything. What used to be free is now paid. It's paid parking everywhere, all over the place, anywhere you go. I know there's certain hours and stuff where it's free, and that's the real deal. And they police it pretty hard. Town Square, do you go to the Town Square jail? What happens if you get a ticket at Town Square? Got to pay this fine. If not, we're going to come get you. Put a boot in your car at Town Square.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was the Town Square police or what happens. If anyone knows, I love Town Square, and I'll just park in the parking lots. I paid, and then it was
How
nice.
much was it?
Oh, I think it was like $1.25. It wasn't that bad, but I just I didn't want to get a ticket. I saw them out there handing them out.
Your car's booted, towed. Where'd it
I
go?
know,
It's in the
exactly.
Town Square
It's my
impound lot
worst
where
fears.
Fry's used to be. That's where they keep all the impounded cars now.
Also this morning, you don't get much me time when you have kids, so you really have to make it happen. And a new poll found most parents have resorted to hiding out in the bathroom just to get away. Over 60% of people say they've done it. If sitting on the toilet counts, and I guess the rest of these do, but according to the poll, here are the top things parents consider to be me time. Watching TV, reading a book, going for a walk, sleeping, just sitting in total silence with no one speaking to you, a relaxing bath, catching up with friends without your kids around, exercising, having a stiff drink, and sitting down for a nice meal.
Isn't your spot the pantry?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love that.
If you see our pantry door closed,
Mhm.
that means I need some time. Leave me alone.
Can you lock it on the inside, or you're just when the door don't come in?
Oh, well, I shut it and then I sit on the floor with my back against the door, so you can't open it anyway. And I just think, and I like, leave me alone.
What if like Brooklyn needs something? She wants a snack. She's gotta wait.
She's gotta wait.
Oh,
You gotta wait.
you can't. Mom, hand me the cookies.
There was something that was done to make it so that I needed to go in that room. So you're gonna have to wait.
Mom needs her spot.
Exactly. Finally this morning, I know it's Halloween, but what is it about those giant skeletons that makes people want to steal them so bad? A 14-foot skeleton decoration was stolen from a home in Texas last Saturday in broad daylight. It was 4:45 in the afternoon, and the theft was actually caught on surveillance footage. The suspect appears to be a woman with red hair, and this SUV, it pulled up to the skeleton. The back is open up. One person gets out and just awkwardly shoves it inside. The video online cuts off, but one report said that the thief leisurely dismembered the skeleton so it would fit. They're offering a $50 reward for the return of the skeleton. And a couple of weeks ago, someone was caught on video stealing the arm off of a 12-foot skeleton decoration. It's not clear if they were ever caught, but a lot of when people steal Halloween and Christmas and Easter decorations, that makes me so sad. Like, are you gonna go and just put that up in your yard now and just hope for the best, or what?
I'm not proud of it, but I did steal something once, and it wasn't a Halloween decoration. I had a very dear friend who's a big fan of Jeff Gordon, NASCAR fan, and at the time they had these big Jeff Gordon cutouts inside AM/PMs here in town, and I know my friend wanted one of those cutouts, and you couldn't buy them, and so I had a couple beers and my buddies, and then we were out, and I went into the store to get something, and they had the Jeff Gordon. So I went outside and told my buddy, I'm like, stand by. And I went back inside and I took the Jeff Gordon cutout and I went outside the door. And the problem is, you don't think about this. I'm now taking a 6-foot something Jeff Gordon cutout, trying to jam it in the back seat really fast. You're not ready for that stuff. You have to be prepared. We got it in, we got away. And I think my dear friend was very happy with my gift.
What a great gift that would be. And I mean, if that friend ever asked for like another cutout, would you get him? Like, I don't know, just pulling something out of the air. There's BTS cutouts available.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And, maybe your friend's bias is RM.
Okay.
And maybe your friend would really like an RM cutout that she could put, I don't know, wherever she works, like in her studio or whatever.
Yeah, she works in a studio, maybe. Yeah.
And then that way, every morning she, came into work, there's RM waiting to greet her. Would you consider doing that for that same friend?
Does your friend know where these are around town? They're just floating around town, certain stores.
She may.
Okay.
She may.
Maybe just to see if I still got it. Like, can I still do it? Do I still have someone to drive the getaway car? Can I get in, get out really fast? There's cameras, so put on a disguise, a hat, mustache.
What if you got arrested? For stealing a BTS cutout.
The Jeff Gordon was in the late 90s, early 2000s. They didn't care.
You're like, get it out of here.
What's this guy doing? I'm
This
taking this.
promotion is almost over anye, so take it.
People do eBay. People don't know it's worth money. But I'm going to take this. Storming out of the thing.
If you didn't catch on, that friend was me. He stole it from me.
Did it spook you the next morning because you didn't realize it was in the house?
No, because technically you got it from Matt. And so it was funny because he was at work that day. I bring it home and I put it right in front of the door. So he opens the door and there's Jeff Gordon standing there with his hands on his hips. And he goes, oh my, and he's freaked out. It was the funniest thing. I would pay to see that happen again. It was great.
It was the convenience store Flamingo and Paradise right there at the corner, the AM/PM. It's still there. And I lived right around the corner. So I jammed it in my buddy's car, sped around to my house and put it in my apartment and then brought it into work on Monday.
They didn't try to stop you or anything.
I think God's not true. I think I may have said something like, can I have this? The lady's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right. And take it before she changes her mind.
I know. That's so funny that we had that for the longest time. I remember we finally had to throw him away because we were moving. There was just no room for him. I was like, goodbye, Jeff.
Oh, a single tear coming out of his eye.
It was really sad.
Was that the last one?
That's it.
There's tickets for you to see Depeche Mode in the 9 o'clock hour, but coming up this hour, 8:15, we're spinning the wow wheel.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Were you able to find my song, Steph?
I'll be right back.
Were you able to find my song, Steph?
Yes, I have to dub it in.
Oh, I might be able to give it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, if you have it, please send it.
Well, it's 8:00, so we're gonna sign off, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Steph,
Yeah.
I'll try to find it.
Okay, no worries. Bye.